Tomboys are God's perfect creation, this world's evolutionary gift. And in this series, you and I are on the hunt for the world's greatest tomboys. So if there's a tomboy from an anime, manga, video game, movie, TV series, wherever the hell, leave it down below, because only together can we discover the perfect tomboys. Today's user-submitted tomboy is sprinting her way onto the screen. Man, I should end it all. We are, of course, talking about Vodka from Umamusume. That is a drink. Get that off. Thank you. Okay. And if you want to help decide who the next tomboy is that we look at, go check out the polls I do in the community tab. That's where we select them. Enjoy the video. Vodka is from the video game Umamusume Pretty Derby, a gacha game where you pull for real-life horses who have been personified as anime women. Put tits on it and it will sell. I didn't give a shit about horses. Now they're all I think about. For those of you who haven't played the game, you race horses. You do little campaigns with them and overall just have a good time. And sometimes lose your temper and hurt somebody you love. Vodka is an Umamusume, half woman, half horse. She attends Tracing Academy along with many other Umamusume, where they race like horses. Tracing Academy is a boarding school exclusively for Umamusume, where they train to compete in the Twinkle Star series, or Twinkle series, that one, shit. So if you don't got ears or a tail, I don't give a shit how fast you can run, you're not getting in. It's segregation, but I don't think we're ready to have that conversation today. The school is for the best of the best, and it's designed to push the Umas to their absolute limits. And that is where you come in. You? Yes, you! You are the trainer, and it's up to you to help them accomplish their dreams. And if you fail, I guess that's it. You'll probably find her working at a Lawson somewhere in Fuefki, or as a tub of glue. So no pressure, really. That's enough about you. Fuck you. Vodka's entire life revolves around her being the coolest. And what's the coolest, you might ask? Well, it's being a delinquent, obviously. Even though she really isn't a delinquent at all, it's the thought that counts. Taking after her father, she has a love for motorcycles and really enjoys just adapting whatever hobbies her father had as her own. She's a daddy's girl through and through. In fact, it's stated that she often got scolded by her mother because when she was younger, she would often cause mischief with her father. Hell yeah. That's all I had to say there. She's also not really known for her brain. Like many characters who fall into this tomboy category, she's working with what some would consider a room temperature IQ. If a brick wall is the problem, her solution is to repeatedly run into it until something breaks. Most likely her. Also, her bust size is 76. Not sure why that was on the wiki, but now I know it, and so do you. When it comes to design, to nobody's surprise, she's from Umamusume, it's a great design. This game is full of them. Looking at her racing outfit, she's rocking a very sporty leather jacket with some short shorts and thigh highs and just black, all of it. The little spots of yellow and blue look incredible. It highlights it very well. I'm a big fan of that. And of course, she has a very similar hairstyle to Caesar King from Zenless Zone Zero. Short, kind of messy with a little strand going right down the back. It's a tried and true design and it works very well here. Also a big fan of the white patch here, another great reference to the horse, which a lot of them have in this game, but I wanted to mention it because I love how it looks. That's the end of that thought. She likes air bikes, dislikes talking about romance. She practices how to swish her tail in a cool manner, and also how to slide glass down a table. And of course, no tomboy is complete without that little feminine touch. And Vodka is no different. In her Christmas event, you learn that she is the one that does the cooking and holiday decorations around the house during the holidays. In other words, she's quite proper and well raised. She just likes to project herself as a delinquent, even though she really isn't at all. She just really wants to be seen as badass. With all that being said, there isn't much more I can say about Vodka. She is a pretty straightforward character with not a whole lot of nuance, which is not a bad thing. I don't mean that as an insult at all. I love her. She's one of my favorite characters. But it's not like the Caesar video I did where, I can go into deep lore and talk about the character and how she fucking lost her arm. It's just Vodka. Get the fucking drink off the screen. So with all that, I think it's time we move right on to the ranking. If we look to my right here, we have the tomboy ranking chart that I definitely did not throw together in MS Paint. We have the previously ranked tomboys with Tomo-chan and Caesar King sitting right there in the gold standard tomboy section. But now is the question. Where am I going to put Vodka on this chart? Well, some of you probably aren't going to like it. I'm going to be putting Vodka right here into the tied tomboy category. For those of you who don't know, tied tomboys are tomboys who some people would prefer to as a tomboy, but other people would argue against that. For me personally, Vodka is a tomboy. But I can see the argument people would make that she isn't really one, because at Vodka's core, she's not really tomboy, she just likes to project that she is. But for some people, that's enough to be called tomboy. And for me, honestly, it kind of is too. But I just do not feel comfortable putting her up there with Caesar, King, and Tomo. Like, they are tomboys. You open up a dictionary to the word tomboy, those are the images you're seeing up there. Vodka, not so much. So as much as I do love her, I'm putting her in Tide Tomboy. I think that's a pretty fair placement for her. I can see the argument on both sides of she's a tomboy, but she's not gold standard. That's all I'm saying. Now that we are at the end of the video here, what do you guys think of Vodka? I'm very curious. Are you upset with this ranking, or do you agree with me that she is a tomboy, but not, gold standard? So leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree, and also make sure to leave a comment if there's another tomboy you want us to talk about. This is also a great point to mention that we do community polls. That's where these characters get selected from. Look at that. Wow. So if you want to participate in who gets a video, go there and vote. I post them decently regularly. I can also confirm that the next tomboy getting a video will be none other than Rally Vincent, because she keeps coming in second consistently on all these polls. So you want Rally, I want Rally. We all win. If you like anime, manga, and gaming content, hit subscribe, stick around, we got more stuff coming, it's a great time. But that's all we got time for in this video. Sorry it's a bit of a short one, but Vodka's a pretty simple character. I'll see you all again real soon.